welcome back to my channel. Beauty by Ash Delgado here. I am so excited to be putting out another video today. I am just sitting down and filming a kind of like a chit chat, get ready with me makeup tutorial kind of thing. I'm just gonna do some makeup and talk with all of you, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I am going to be using my Dose of Color Cutting Edge palette. This is it here, and it just has like some olivey green tones in here, and we're going to be using that today. I might add on a few other colors, not sure yet, but this is what we're going to be working with as far as shadows. So if you want to see what I come up with and sit and chat with me, then just keep on watching. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell and stay tuned, because I have some exciting things coming to my channel and I don't want you to miss it. All right guys, so I'm actually using a microphone today that my sister gave me to try out. So I'm seeing how it works as far as the noise in the background, especially the children screaming and playing downstairs and all that stuff. So I'm going to see if that works better and you can hear me more instead of all that extra stuff happening in the background. I don't know, we're going to try it out and see if it works for me. So yeah, I just went in with my primer spray and I used the LA Girl. I moisturized my face as always using the same moisturizer, and I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty primer. I'm just gonna put this all over my face. All right guys, so yesterday was Thanksgiving, today is Black Friday, and I actually did film my look for Thanksgiving yesterday, and I think that I deleted the intro of it. So I'm going to try to see what I can get from that, and if I can post it, I will still post it. But if not, I'm so sorry. I really did film that one because I know that I missed my Wednesday post and I really wanted to post, but I don't know what I was thinking. I have a new camera and I used it for the first time, and I was going through to delete the videos that were not good or not part of it, and I think I deleted the intro to my video yesterday. So I will see what I can get from that, if I can get a full video, if I can post it, or maybe I can just re-record intro for it. I'm not sure. I'll see what I can do. All right, so I am going to be using this Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit Cosmetics. Don't look at my nails because I need to get them done, but I can't right now. So in my yesterday's video, I mentioned how the previous video that I posted, I was talking about how I don't know what to talk about half the time because I feel like everything is so sad, or it's like about COVID and stuff like that. But unfortunately, COVID did hit the Delgado household. So we are in quarantine and have been in quarantine. So yesterday was Thanksgiving, as I said, and we weren't able to go celebrate or, you know, with our families and stuff like that because we had to stay home. But my girls, they wanted to wear their dresses that I bought them. So we still got dressed up. I did my makeup and we took pictures, and we just made the best of it here at home with our little I always want to say with our little family, but we have 4 kids, so we have a pretty big family, but you know what I mean. It wasn't our usual Thanksgiving, but we had a great time, and I kind of just loved it. I loved being home with them, and you know, we got dressed up, we sat, we prayed, we ate, took pictures, and then we were in our jammies, and it was nice. And there was no running around, no going from house to house. It was nice. Different, but nice. So all right guys, so I'm gonna go in with this pencil here, and I'm gonna do the feather eyebrow look for you all. So with the pencil, I'm gonna start at the bottom, outlining my eyebrow from the bottom. So my eyebrows need some help, but that's okay, because we're gonna just make it go with the like it's supposed to be like that. Hello. So we're gonna outline from underneath here. So I like to kind of draw the outline of my brows first, and I try to make sure that it is in line with that, and if not, if it's a little bit off, I can go in with my concealer and fix that. So I do start lining it from the bottom. I don't know if you can see it there. So I line that up just like that. I bring it all the way down to the end of my eye here like this. So you kind of want to make sure that your eyebrow ends there. And then if you notice, I don't have that much here, right in here. So we will go and we will connect that. To the tip of that. And then as you can see, so I filled that right there, and then we're just gonna make some stroke motions to kind of fill in the hairs there and fill up your eyebrow basically. So I like this pencil because you can do very fine lines and it looks like your natural brow. So you just kind of like draw in the hairs basically there. So you kind of just keep filling it in until you are happy with the brow and it has, you know, enough here there that you want. So you can go as light, as dark, whatever you kind of like, whatever is your style, what you're feeling. I'm not going anywhere obviously, so I'm not gonna go too crazy with the brow. All right, so then also on top, you want to make sure that you connect that there. So I don't connect, when I do the top, I don't really bring it all the way to the front like I do at the bottom, because I want the brow to look natural and not like I drew it in. So I don't really I try not to bring it all the way there, you know? So like I'll just leave that spot right here, like right in here. I don't do anything because then we'll just blend all that out. So then these hairs, I tend to brush upward like that. So basically like that, and then we will clean up the brow with our concealer, and we're gonna also go in with our spoolie end of the pencil, and you're gonna just kind of like brush that out here. So again, you want it to look natural, like it's your brow, so you just want to kind of brush it out and blend some of that to make it fade a little bit. Do for now, and then I'm going to go in with my concealer to kind of shape it up, and I will see if I need to touch up some spots, which happens sometimes. I'll do it and then I'm like, oh wait, I need a little bit more there. So I'm gonna go in with my NARS concealer in Custard, and I'm using a flat brush like this. It's from Prolux, and you just wanna make sure that you get the concealer on both sides of the brush. So just make sure that you have enough product on there so that when you start outlining your brows, you don't run out of it midway. So what you wanna do is you're gonna keep the brush on the skin without lifting it up, and you're gonna just start from the bottom and you're gonna slide that all the way through till the end, like that. So like if you have to lift up midway, then you probably don't have enough product on your brush, and you just want to make sure that you do to get the most precise line and make it look as flawless as possible. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that on the opposite side without lifting. Okay, and then if you want, you can connect it here just to make sure, but that is up to you. You can connect it to make sure that it is even. And then I'm gonna go in with this Real Techniques brush. It's called the Expert Concealer Brush, and it just looks like this, and I'm just gonna buff out the concealer. So you can just buff it down onto the lid and use that as a base color if you like. Sometimes what I'll do too is I take my beauty sponge and I will aid in the blending. And my sponge is wet, of course. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this Gimme Brow, and it is a brow volumizing fiber gel from Benefit Cosmetics. So I'm gonna go in with that, and this is what the brush looks like. It's just super tiny kind of brush there, and then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna brush up these hairs here. So you're gonna just brush them up to make them look, to have that feathered look. So just like that. So you can use this, or you can use the Got to Be glue that I used in my previous video. So if you've seen any of my previous video, I will take that and just put it on a spoolie, and it does the same thing. Or you can get this thing here from Benefit Cosmetics, which I just recently got, and I am really feeling it. I really like it. Like, I feel like it makes my, keeps the natural look to my brows, but it gives it that, you know, that feather style of what is in right now. So then you do that just like that, and then we're gonna go in with our 24-hour brow setter, and it just looks like this. So the brush for this is a little bit bigger, so I can't explain it, but it's like the mascara where it like pulls the hair. So this literally pulls the hair separate, just like that. Like, it just pulls it. I love this. Look at that. Like, look at that. I am super in love with this product, and that is how you get your feather brow. Cheers. All right guys, now that I have my brows done, I'm gonna go in with my eyeshadow palette here. Just make sure that I even out the concealer down there, kind of like a base. I'm gonna go in with this mustard. Oh hey, you can see me there. All right. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It kind of looks like my ombre in my nails, guys. And again, the palette does come with a little brush, so I'm gonna use this little brush right in here. So I'm going in with that like mustardy color right into my crease, and I want to keep it like rounded, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna keep it like kind of rounded. I'm not gonna go too high with this into the top part. Keep it rounded just like that, and we're gonna do it right on the other side as well. And then with like a small detail brush, I'm gonna go in with this, color right there, right above that. So yeah, I wonder how many people had to change their plans because of COVID. Like, did you kind of do the same thing? Did you change your plans? Did you stay home? I mean, I was planning to do the same thing, but it was gonna be less people, but I would have at least seen my siblings and like my dad and stuff like that. But obviously, because we are in quarantine, we didn't get to do that, so we just stayed in. So I guess in a sense that, you know, things wouldn't have been changed as much for me. It wouldn't have been as many people, if that makes sense. So usually, you know, we have all of our family, and there's a lot of us. Sometimes even like my family from Florida will come in for the holidays, but things are just crazy this year. Blend those two colors together, the green and the brown there. I am gonna just darken that in there a little bit more with the brown, and then I'll blend it out again. Same thing on this side, and then we're gonna blend that out. Yeah guys, so I'm definitely not a stay-at-home mom kind of person. Like, I really enjoyed the time here with my kids, and like I feel like we're always on the run, and well, before COVID, I felt like we were always on the run and we just never had time to really like be together. And especially for the holidays with the job that my husband does, I feel like he is always working. And like today, Black Friday, he would have been working and we wouldn't have seen him until late at night. So that part of it is really nice to have that time, because there is nothing like family time together that I don't want to change for anything. Like, I love that. I just cannot be home all the time. Like, I need to work. Send me to work. Send me in, coach. I need to work. This is a little much. Like, I don't know. I don't enjoy it. I'm sorry. I'm a worker. I feel like even if like I had the opportunity to stay home with the kids, because I don't ever want to miss out on anything from the kids. I want to make sure that I am able to be there for everything. And I just so happen to be lucky that, my job and even my previous job, that I was always able to show up for the kids' stuff and, be there and not like feel like an absent parent. So I am very grateful for that. But I feel like even if I had the opportunity to stay home, I would probably work part-time, or whether it's even if I went back into the makeup field, I would just do something. Like, I wouldn't solely be home. I don't think, like, not for me. All right, so we're gonna go back in with this. So I'm kind of just working and building with those two colors until I am happy, but I am gonna bring it more down onto my lid there, like so. And then we're gonna go in with this dark green right there, and we're gonna darken the corners, both the outer and inner corner. So kind of like you're doing, it's gonna be kind of like you're doing an ombre, I guess you can say. There's this brush that I just got. Let's see if I find it, because I really like this. So you see how it's like pointier towards the middle, but then I'm gonna get that in the outer corner, and then the same thing in to my inner corner. Do the same thing into the inner corner, but I don't want it to go into the brown. Round that up like that. And then I'm gonna pack on that green. The brown color, I'm gonna go back in and touch up with my bigger brush. I'm gonna go right into there and blend that out. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with this green right here, the glitter. I'm gonna use a small brush, a small flat shader brush like that. And then we're gonna pop this in here, starting from the middle. And I'm gonna actually pop just in the center a little bit of that gold, but I'm gonna do that part of it just in the center, just to kind of brighten up a little bit the sparkle shimmer. All right, same thing. I'm gonna go in with a darker green to starting in the middle. I am having a lot of fallout with this, the shimmer color, but we can just wipe it away. I'm gonna do some black eyeliner, and I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty eyeliner. I'm gonna try this, if not. We can sharpen that up with our eyeliner, because right at the end, my son started crying and I messed it up, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna go in on the other side. Eyeliner is not my strong point. I will be honest. I just keep practicing, and I'm hoping that one day I will be super good at it. I mean, before I used to like use tape because I just wasn't like good at it at all. And then I was just like, nah, we're gonna stop using tape and we're gonna figure our lives out. I want to go back to the tape. But like I said, with the concealer, you can fix it. You can always fix it up. You can shorten it. You can take it off. You can do all kinds of things when you put your concealer on. So I don't try to worry about it too much or be a perfectionist about it, because I know that that is not my strong point. You know what I mean? So I wing it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go in with my foundation, and of course I'm using my e.l.f. matte putty, and I'm gonna use those in my more oily spots. So I just kind of dip my sponge in there, and then I just dab it onto those spots where I am typically more shiny and oily to kind of mattify it. I don't go all over my face with it because I am dry more out to the cheeks. I am a little more dry there, so we won't do that there. I always say that I want something a little more natural looking, and then I pick out L'Oreal Izzy. So, you know, I want to give you guys the whole look. So we're gonna put these bad boys on. Oh yeah. All right, well, I do need to cut them down because they're too long for my eyes. So I'm just gonna trim like just a little bit off of the ends there. Yes, you can trim your eyelashes. Don't be afraid to do that. Better. So I am gonna be using my lash glue, the Love Lash Glue here. And I'm just going to put that onto my eyelash. I always try to get more in the corners. Like, I don't know if it's because my eyes are super runny or what, but I always feel like I place it perfectly and then the freaking corner always lifts on me. I don't know, but it always happens. So while that is drying and getting tacky in the eye that I'm placing, I'm gonna just curl my lashes. I'm just gonna curl them, and then I will put some mascara on. So of course I'm using my L'Oreal. My favorite. So just put some of those on my lashes. I'm gonna take my tweezer, grab them in the middle. I don't know, I try to use my lash applicator. Not for me. All right, so then I'm going to place them, and I always want to make sure that I get them close to my natural lashes and pushed in. I probably could have trimmed a little bit more off of it, but it's okay. It's a little bit long, but I got a perfect stick and I don't want to do it again, so we're just gonna leave it. It's okay. I don't think you like if you're close, you can see like I could have cut that much more off. You win some, you lose some. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the other side. So like I always trim my lashes with my scissors, and then like sometimes I don't take that off and I go back and I'm like, ooh, what's that? I'm like, oh yeah, that's just the pieces from my lashes that I trimmed. Foundation time. So we're gonna go in with my Rare Beauty. Get that all over the face. With my wet sponge, just gonna blend that out like so. Like, if you are debating if you should try Selena Gomez's line Rare Beauty, I definitely will recommend it. I think it's great. I love the primer, I love the foundation. It's very lightweight and it has great coverage. I feel like it covers all of my blemishes and I don't have to keep adding on, you know. Like, the less foundation that I have on my face, the better for me. That's just what I personally like. I don't like too much foundation. I don't like looking cakey. I don't like feeling like I have all this product on my face. I like it to look natural and feel that way as well. So yeah, I love this foundation, guys. You saw I didn't put that much, and I feel like I have a nice dewy look to my face. It's very hydrating. The coverage is great. I'm just happy. Okay, your girl is happy. So now under my eyes, I am gonna use the KKW corrector in the number 3, and I'm just gonna put that right underneath here, just a little bit. Keep it like in the middle, because that is where my eyes are the darkest. I get it from my mom. That's true. That's true. I did get it from her, but you know. All right, so we're gonna blend that out with our beauty sponge. I think I need to do like a comparison of when I color correct and don't, and see like if it really makes a difference. I think it does. Like, I think that my other eye looks brighter and just happier. But it could be in my head. I'm not gonna contour today. I'm just gonna do this. I am putting blush though, don't worry. I mean bronzer, hello. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sharpen my liner. So if you saw, I had made a mistake there. So what I do is I just go in and sharpen that with the concealer. So then I don't have to worry about fixing it. I mean, so that's how I fix it. That's how I typically fix it. I'm gonna go in again with my sponge. That's the secret to my wing liner, okay guys? You just put concealer on after. No one will ever know. I think I've been in the house too long, guys. Me and the kids had to go out. Well, we all went out. Me and the kids had to go out for an appointment, and they were literally running around like if we had them locked in a dungeon. Like, they didn't want to go back in the house. They were running around like we set them free. Like, they were just so happy, and I felt so bad because I was like, they were like, can we play outside? And I'm just like, no, we gotta go in. Like, they were like, well, why did we just go outside? And I'm like, we only went outside because we had an appointment, but we can't stay outside. And then my daughter was like, why? Because of coronavirus. I'm like, yes, honey, because of coronavirus, we gotta go inside. Just like, when are we gonna see? And then I feel bad because they get really emotional and they're like, when are we gonna see our family? You know, they're little, so they don't really understand what's going on. They just know that we keep telling them that it's bad, you know? Anyways, I'm going in my KKW baking powder. For bronzer today, I think I'm gonna go in with my Ilia, and it is in Drawn In. That is what it looks like there. Probably should use my mirror and stop trying to use the phone. Use my kimchi powder. Just to like clean it up a little tiny bit. I mean, nothing too crazy, right? Just to clean it a little bit. I'm gonna brush it off right away, not let it sit. Just to kind of chisel the bottom there. I'm gonna dab a little bit of my kimchi. I'm actually gonna do, last time I used that, I used both of them together, but I'm just gonna get from this side right here. not from the other side. So I'm gonna use a smaller blush brush and I'm just gonna get on that side there. Got a new highlight from Kylie. It's called green. It's called Queen Drip, and it just looks like that. So I'm gonna go in with that one today. I want a dewy glow today for my husband, who is sitting downstairs, that I'm gonna go join. Okay. I'm gonna put some eyeliner in the inside of my eyes, and I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty one because it has the pencil side to it. Just a tiny bit because my eyes get really watery, so we can't do that too much. But I'm gonna dip into the darker green there, and I'm gonna add that to the bottom. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of mascara. So I'm gonna dab on a little bit of this brightening powder. So pretty. Let's see. And this is from Joseph Color Stone Lip Liner. Let's try this. Okay, that is the lip liner. I think I'm gonna go, there's like the glossier, and then there's two liquid lips. One is matte and one is velvet, and then the gloss. So let's try the velvet. This is pretty. But I think I'm gonna use the gloss from my Shiloh one. Let's see. Let me see the difference in colors. Yes, that's more pinky. So let's go with this one to kind of like mute the pink a little bit. I wanted to get their brown collection, but then I was like, I'm not really gonna use that, but I should have, because they are different. Like, you feel like all of them look alike, but they are different. So I should have gotten it, but I didn't. But whatever, we can always get it another time, you know. I'm gonna use my Mora setting spray. All right, guys, so this is the final look. Like I said, I wanted to be a little more dewy looking, so which is why I went with so much highlight. And I think I'm gonna try, because I'm feeling like this is gonna lift my spirit. I'm gonna try my LA Girl Shimmer finishing spray. Let's see guys. All right, it's the first time I just opened it. All right, so that is the final look there. Again, I'm going to fix my hair per usual, and then I will jump back on, take some pictures, and end this video. I'll be right back. I forgot that I had a microphone on. I hope that wasn't loud. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is the final look here. This is what it looks like. Yes. Now I'm gonna go downstairs and hang out with my hubby and maybe watch a movie that we've been waiting to watch after we freed our kids and put them to bed, okay? Even though we've been having to stay home, we still put our kids to bed at their bedtime to keep kind of something the same, and that way once we transition back into like going out for school and stuff like that, they won't be so messed up, you know. But anyways, I didn't want to fix my hair, so I didn't really fix my hair, but that's okay. Just, you know, So here is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for joining me as I got ready today to go sit down and watch a movie with my husband. Why not get dressed up and put a little bit of makeup on to hang out with your husband? I mean, he likes me with or without makeup. He always like, you don't need makeup, you're pretty, blah blah blah, and I'm like, I love it, leave me alone. But anyways, so yeah, so I'm just gonna go enjoy my night with my family, feed my kids, put them to bed, and spend some quality time with my hubby. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye guys, I'll catch you in my next one.